Hello friends. Whether society is a promoter in a redevelopment project, that's a question I'm asking and answering today. There are two scenarios that are there. One is the society appoints a developer and does the redevelopment. The second case is when the redevelopment is done by the society itself. That is when it is a self-redevelopment project. So let us take the first scenario where the society appoints a developer. Why this question is coming is because I feel there is a conflict of judgments and the law is not clear, very clear and not very conducive to the environment, and that's why I'm taking up this question. Recently, the RERA Appellate Tribunal in New Sangeeta Co-operative Housing Societies and some of the individuals and the earlier developer, it held that the cooperative society is a promoter. Say in this there is a developer which the society appointed, there was some problem, there was a termination. So the question of the rights of the buyer came in. It went to the RERA and the RERA Appellate Tribunal held that under section 2ZK, it holds that a person who constructs or who causes to construct is called a promoter. Now society causes to construct, so it is held that it is also a promoter. So all the liabilities of what the buyers are towards the earlier developer are now transferred to the society. The society has to now fulfill the obligations of the buyer. So this is about the RERA Appellate Tribunal. But a contradictory judgment I find in the Bombay High Court, three judgments. One is of single bench and two of double bench. And the last one was in 2023, Deepak Prabhakar Thakur versus Mada. It is a division bench judgment. And it held that the society is not a promoter. So it said that once the DA is terminated, then the buyers cannot have a claim towards whatever their rights are from the society. It held that once the agreement is between the society and the developer, there is a development agreement and which is terminated. Once the termination comes in, whatever the obligations of the developer are there, they cannot be fulfilled. So the buyer's claims towards the developer fail. But at the same time, the same cannot be transferred to the society because it is not in direct contract or agreement with the buyers. So it cannot fulfill the obligations of the buyer. Now I find this, contradictory judgments. Earlier also, this problem never came in. It is basically because of the definitions that are there in the RERA, which are not there in the MOFA. In the RERA, there is a definition of a person, and in the person, both the promoter and the society are put together. And when the promoter's definition is there, it holds that the person who causes to construct and who constructs, both are included. So both societies and the promoter are now held liable for whatever problems are there and of the promoter. Now, this kind of definitions are not there in MOFA. But I want to go for a larger picture because there is a human problem here. And I feel that the society or the society members are victims. The buyers are also victims of the circumstances. The society has given the land. For certain reason, the construction has not taken in time. 6-7 years have passed, the rents have stopped, they have left the houses, the buildings are demolished. At the other end, there is a buyer who has put in his savings, waiting for the houses, and he is in stress. Both are victims of circumstances, and I feel that the burden of one of the victim cannot be transferred to the another victim. It has to be reviewed upon the amendments. Whatever the clauses of RERA are there, they have to be viewed upon and a proper mechanism has to come so as to redress this problem. This is a very human way, it is not a legal way. First, we have to see the human tragedy that is happening and see that how it can be amalgamated, not amalgamated, ameliorated, and how they can be, the situation can be solved. The second instance scenario is basically when the society does its own self-redevelopment. In that case, it becomes a person who constructs and causes to construct. So, as per the RERA and MOFA, it is a promoter. Secondly, there is a direct agreement between the society and the seller and the buyer. So, all the clauses and covenants are affecting both the parties. So, because of both these reasons, the society becomes a promoter, and all the obligations and the compliances of the laws, MOFA and RERA, are applicable to them. Now, this is about the two scenarios. How did you find the video? If you like it, please share it. Thank you.